Taking zinc supplements could be slowly destroying your immune system without you knowing it. If you're over 50 and taking zinc to toot your health, this video might save you from a dangerous mistake that even doctors overlook. You've probably heard that zinc is great for your immune system, and common logic suggests that the more you supplement, the better it is for your health. But what's shocking is that zinc can actually backfire and harm the very immune system you're trying to protect. While everyone focuses on zinc deficiency, there are 4 serious mistakes that could be damaging your health right now. Before I reveal these mistakes, you need to understand something extremely important. Without zinc, you would die. That's not an exaggeration. Zinc is so crucial that 200 to 300 different enzymes in your body need zinc to function normally. That's why when you're zinc deficient, your body suffers serious damage across every system. At the end of this video, I'll share with you the simplest yet most accurate method to find out whether your body is lacking zinc. This method will completely change how you view zinc supplementation. But first, let's explore the first mistake that so many people make. The first mistake most people make is not recognizing when their body is running low on zinc. This problem is more serious than you think. Zinc deficiency signs are often very subtle and only become obvious when it's too late. When your body lacks zinc, you'll start losing more hair than usual. Your sense of smell and taste will gradually decline without you realizing it. Your body can't produce enough testosterone, leading to a complete drop in sex drive. And most importantly, your immune system won't be able to function properly to ward off illness. You've probably heard that small white spots on fingernails are a sign of zinc deficiency. Actually, this method isn't reliable at all. I have a much more accurate testing method that I'll walk you through at the end of this video. Before we continue, I want to ask you a question. Are you currently taking supplements that contain zinc, or have you ever tried them? If so, please comment number 1 below. I'd really like to know how many of you in our community are concerned about this issue. The second mistake that is extremely common is consuming too little zinc compared to your body's actual needs. Modern life creates conditions that cause the body to continuously lose zinc. Most people aren't aware of this. Let me tell you about the main culprits that are quietly stealing zinc from your body. When you eat grains, especially processed types like bread or breakfast cereals, you are introducing a substance called phytic acid into your body. This substance binds tightly to zinc in the intestines and prevents the body from absorbing it. This is why children who eat a lot of grains often suffer from zinc deficiency. Another factor directly affects you. As we age, the amount of stomach acid produced decreases significantly year by year. You need stomach acid not only to digest protein, but also to absorb minerals like zinc. Without enough stomach acid, no matter how many zinc-rich foods you eat, your body still can't utilize it. If you have ever experienced diarrhea, your body will lose a huge amount of zinc, along with sodium and many other important minerals. Drinking alcohol regularly also depletes your zinc stores alarmingly. Pregnant women or those taking estrogen-rich birth control pills will need significantly more than usual. This is also why people with diabetes are almost always zinc deficient, as high blood sugar levels hinder the effective absorption and utilization of zinc. This might surprise you. If someone has a habit of masturbation or engages in sexual activity frequently, they are likely to be zinc deficient because semen contains an extremely high amount of zinc. Ejaculation depletes a significant portion of the body's zinc stores. The more you exercise, the more zinc your body demands for recovery and muscle building. The more muscle mass you have, the higher your zinc needs to maintain it. Zinc also plays an essential role in wound healing and tissue regeneration. This is why zinc carnosine is considered one of the most effective treatments for stomach ulcers, including those caused by diabetes that are very difficult to heal. As you can see, modern life creates a tough situation. The body needs more zinc than ever before, but the ability to absorb zinc is decreasing. I often recommend taking at least 30 to 40 milligrams per day to achieve real therapeutic effects, especially when you encounter any of the factors I just mentioned. The best way to supplement zinc is still through natural foods. Anything from the sea is a great choice. Seafood like shrimp, crab, and oysters, along with seaweed, contain a lot of zinc and other trace minerals. Notably, zinc from shrimp, crab, oysters, red meat, or liver is absorbed by the body much better than zinc from plant sources. The third mistake I see most people make is only taking pure zinc pills, not knowing that zinc needs other partners to work effectively. Without these important supporting substances, the effectiveness of zinc supplementation will be severely limited, and it might not work at all. The problem is, zinc cannot work alone in the body. Our bodies are like a complex symphony orchestra where zinc needs the support of other nutrients to reach its full potential and create perfect harmony. This is also why I strongly oppose supplementing just one nutrient at high doses for extended periods. You need a tightly coordinated group of nutrients for zinc to work effectively, without causing problems in other parts of your body. If you're still following along at this point, that tells me the information I'm sharing is truly helpful to you. If this content is useful, please comment number 2 below. When I see those numbers, my team and I will have more motivation to continue researching and creating in-depth health videos like this for you. Now I'll explain the 3 most important nutrients that zinc needs to function optimally. First is magnesium. If your body lacks magnesium, zinc won't be able to work no matter how much you supplement. Magnesium is absolutely essential for zinc to carry out its important biochemical functions in the body. The second substance zinc needs to work effectively is vitamin B6. Without B6, zinc cannot reach its full potential in your body. Vitamin B6 plays a role in activating magnesium and helps produce neurotransmitters that affect your mood. E6 is also closely linked to menstrual cycles, which is why women with premenstrual syndrome often improve dramatically when supplementing B6. Even more interesting, B6 is one of the most effective treatments for carpal tunnel syndrome because it helps reduce water retention and inflammation. The third essential substance is folate. The body needs folate to produce red blood cells, synthesize DNA, and prevent inflammation in arteries. Without enough folate, zinc cannot carry out many important functions effectively, especially those related to immune system function and cell repair. This is exactly why I always recommend taking these nutrients together in a comprehensive formula rather than taking each one separately. When you provide your body with a complete nutritional team like this, you'll experience all the wonderful benefits that zinc brings. Now I'll reveal the 4th mistake, which is completely opposite to what most people commonly think. This might completely change how you think about supplementation. That mistake is taking too much zinc for extended periods. You'll find this very surprising because most health information focuses on deficiency, not on taking too much. This becomes especially dangerous because some doctors and health experts recommend very high zinc doses, sometimes up to 150 or even 200 milligrams, particularly when fighting infections. However, there is extremely important information you need to know to avoid harming your body. Zinc and copper work together in the body like a pair, but they also compete fiercely with each other during absorption in the intestines. When you take high zinc doses for extended periods, you're unknowingly depleting your body's copper stores. This creates a chain reaction that can seriously affect cardiovascular health and nervous system function. Fortunately, the solution is surprisingly simple. You just need to supplement copper along with zinc in the proper scientific ratio. The ideal ratio between zinc and copper is about 10:1. This means if you're taking 30 milligrams of zinc, you should add 3 milligrams of copper. If you're using higher therapeutic doses, like 100 milligrams of zinc, you'll need 10 milligrams of copper. But here's the most interesting and important part. There's a strange paradox related to zinc and the immune system that most people, including many doctors, don't fully understand. When you take moderate amounts of zinc, it will powerfully boost your immune system. However, when you take too much for too long, it can actually suppress and weaken some important immune system functions. Let me explain this paradox in an easy way to understand. Your immune system has many different parts, like an army with different branches. Some components of the immune will benefit and work stronger when zinc levels are high, especially when you're fighting acute infections. But other components work best at optimal zinc levels, not too high and not too low. If you're dealing with any type of inflammatory infection, I still recommend high doses from 100 to 50, even 200 milligrams of zinc, but only for 3 days. This is enough time to support your body in fighting infection without causing harm. Problems arise when you maintain these high doses for several consecutive weeks, or even months. At that point, instead of being strengthened, some important immune system functions may be suppressed and weakened. The good news is when you supplement zinc from natural foods, you don't need to worry about these dosage issues at all. I'm only talking about using supplements at high doses. The body has natural mechanisms to regulate zinc absorption from food, which is why I always encourage people to get nutrition from natural food sources as much as possible. When you decide to use supplements, I recommend choosing amino acid chelated zinc, especially zinc glycinate, because absorption will be significantly better than other forms. You can take zinc with meals or on an empty stomach. Ideally, take it with food for optimal absorption, though taking it on an empty stomach is still effective if you're doing intermittent fasting. Now, just as I promised at the beginning of this video, I'll share with you the most accurate way to test whether you're truly zinc deficient. This is the method I commonly use with patients, and it's much more reliable than looking at fingernails. You'll need to buy a small bottle of liquid zinc sulfate, which can be found at most supplement stores. Put about 1 teaspoon in your mouth and switch for about 10 seconds. Remember, don't swallow it. If your zinc levels are adequate, you'll immediately taste a very strong, quite unpleasant metallic flavor. Conversely, if you're zinc deficient, this solution will have no taste at all, just like filtered water. The reason this method works is because taste buds on your tongue need zinc to function normally. When zinc is deficient, your ability to taste becomes impaired. This is exactly why people with zinc deficiency often lose their sense of smell and taste. This test has very high accuracy in detecting zinc deficiency. As we've explored together today, the issue with zinc isn't simply about taking more or less, it's about understanding the delicate balance to keep your immune system healthy and your body functioning at its optimal state. Among these 4 mistakes, did you make any before watching this video? Please leave a comment below and let me know whether the zinc taste test surprised you like it to my other viewers. If you found this video helpful, please like and share so YouTube's system can distribute it to more people. This will help important health knowledge reach more families around the world. And don't forget to support us by subscribing to our channel and hitting the Chinga Sajin Sadoring Thalbe knowledge with you and the community. Your support is our greatest encouragement. See you in the next video.